How are you
Yeah,
feeling?
I'm
I
feeling
know you
good,
had a
man.
big loss on Friday.
I know, but I think like there's people that are bandwagon fans that are like, oh, whatever, they lost, they blew it, whatever. But I don't think that's fair. Like this team has grown so much. The Raptors have garnered like literal worldly, national, international respect as a team, and they did as much as they could, and I think that only losers dwell in losses. Like the way that Nick Nurse and the way that the players have talked about it, saying, okay, cool, we just got to dust ourselves off. We got to get back in it. And next year's the year is a beautiful mentality. And it's a mentality that resonates a lot with me. You dust it off and you get back to it. And the team has shown so much resilience and they've been socially active, like social activists in terms of BLM and been
Absolutely.
vocal fearlessly. And I think that all that is so respectable. So I'm proud of them, no? And next year.
Next year, were you screaming at the TV like everybody basically across the country?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I definitely lost my voice, but it's fine. Next
It's
year.
back now. It's back and good to go. So I'm sure you've talked about this a million times, but you were obviously the first artist to perform on top of the CN Tower. How
Mhm.
was that? Because I am afraid of heights. First of all, when I saw it, I got goosebumps everywhere and I was like, "Yo, like this is incredible." But then I was like, "Oh shoot, she is how many stories up? How is she doing this and just sounding so amazing? Like, did you have any secrets or did you take a shot before you went up?" Well, I hope you didn't. That would probably wouldn't be a good idea, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, honestly, I love heights. Like I've been bungee jumping, I've been skydiving. I love it. I'm adrenaline junkie, roller coasters, all that. So to me, I was just really happy to get to do it. I was gonna pass up the opportunity to work with the Raptors, and I was gonna pass up the moment or an opportunity to actually make this more than an anthem, make the matter moment, make the matter actually contribute to the state of the world and do what it could do. So I was amped, excited, and I'm happy we went through with it.
Amazing. Did you feel like a little lightheaded up there, or is it harder to sing when you're that high up?
Not really, to be honest. I felt at home, but I love heights. That's why I'm like, I know some people are expecting a different answer, but and we were fortunate too because it depends where you stand. But we were standing on the side that was not in the wind, which
Mhm.
is what's crazy regarding the audio quality. Like that's why we were able to get such dope audio quality. And there's a lot of people that don't think that I actually sang it up there and then sang like actually sang it, but sooner or later I'm going to be dropping this like proof, like it's footage with mistakes and all, so that people can see that I actually sang it up there. And we were blessed by God for no rain, no thunder, no seagulls gone rogue. Like we got really lucky in terms of that.
So what have you been up to during quarantine? Like, what have you been busy with?
I've been taking advantage. I've been trying to look at the cup half full. I've been taking it as time to prep as well and do my part in terms of being vocal and contributing to the shift that it feels like the world is in, and
Yeah, for
also
sure.
making sure my mental health is in a decent state because the first month hit me hard. So I've been making sure I'm making that a priority as well, and also working on my skill. I've been doing a lot of vocal lessons. I've been studying music more. I've been reading more. I got into audiobooks, which has changed my life. So now, apart from just reading, I can drive and learn, and it feels like it's a
Love
productive drive.
audiobooks.
So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing that, and I've been prepping. I've been getting ready for this super deluxe album to come out before Love Came to Kill Us Plus, which I'm super excited about. Pun intended. But yeah, and the visual that's coming with it, I'm amped.
Right on. What are you listening to on your audiobooks?
Oh man, I just finished Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, which is such a good
Ooh,
book.
that's
I
a
can't
good
believe I
one.
took so long to read it. I read half of it and then I heard half of it and it was lit. And then right now I've read this before, but it's one of those books that it's almost like a painting. Like you come back to it and you pick things up and they resonate differently. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell is the
Mhm.
one that I'm re rereading, I guess, but rereading on audiobook.
Very cool. And aside from like, books and kind of self-care and everything, what's really inspiring you these days?
It's not so much creative uh, or music. related, to be honest. Like, my inspiration is coming a lot from seeing people getting off their asses and making a difference. Like,
Yeah.
actually calling politicians, actually like advocating at in Zoom meetings and speaking up against injustices that they see, and organizing and galvanizing to make sure that it's not just a flash in the pan, it's not just a headline, but we're actually making fundamental change to help disenfranchised Black people, to help the women that are still facing sexual inequality in the workplace, to just make the most of this moment, because it feels like the world's on pause, but it forced everyone to kind of take off the rose-colored glasses and see reality for what it is. And as much as an advanced society as we might want to think of ourselves as, I think that there's a long way to go. And because 2020 forced us not to have any distractions, forced us to be at home, forced us to see the reality, it put us in a position where we can actually make a difference for generations to come. So my inspiration, I think, is very much coming from the people that are being heroes, that are being like fearlessly vocal in terms of social justice, in terms of seeing fundamental change. I think that that's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have been like so vocal about it on your social medias and everything. So I commend you for that as somebody who is in
Thank you.
a public eye and like using that platform to speak up about such important issues. Like kudos to you for just continuing to do your part to spread the word. That's incredible. And I love you for
Thank
that.
you. Thank
Um
you. Thank you.
what if you could leave fans with a little bit of a teaser of what's to come? I know you got your deluxe album coming out and everything. What can they expect?
Um, there's a reason I didn't want to drop this song earlier. I didn't want the album to be this like climactic exchange between me and fans, and I wanted something that had that sense of delayed gratification. I wanted something that was like the bougie, like European 10-course meal where you actually get to savor everything. And I think that this next song that's coming, which is No One's in the Room, from Before Love Came to Kill Us Plus, I wanted it to have its own moment. I wanted it to have its own plate. It's probably one of the most honest songs I've ever written. I'm super excited for the video, and I hope people vibe with it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Please stay safe, continue to be
Thank you.
awesome, and
Thank you.
we will talk to you soon.
Sick. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Amanda.